Well, g'day, and welcome back again to Jiaoqing. And today we are out at Dinghu. We're out at the sports stadium. We have the gymnastics on today. It is the Olympic trials for the Paris Olympics for China. So very, very exciting. We'll give you a little look around here just before we head towards our gate. This over here is the main stadium here at Dinghu. It's a pretty awesome stadium actually. I only been in there the once. When they first opened, they had a huge performance and then a huge big fireworks display out the back of here, which was just phenomenal. We'll try and pull out some photos and chuck some photos in there for you to have a look. All this down here, all these tents and things are all little food places. This is a really popular area of an evening. I've been out here a couple of times of an evening. It's really good. We'll have to come out here again sometime soon and make a little video for you. Out Dinghu here, it's all very new. We've got lots of new buildings, apartment buildings. We've got a Sheraton hotel over here. Got this big tower being built. I believe this is connected to the Sheraton. There's going to be a restaurant up the top of there, maybe a rotating restaurant, viewing platforms and stuff. Lots more new apartment buildings out this way. We walked past a lot of them coming here. We're about 2.5 to 3 kilometers from our school, and then this stadium here is the one that we're heading into to have a look at this gymnastics competition. Down the back here, which you can't really see very well, but down the back here is is it a middle school or a high school? I think it's a middle school. A lot of students out there. That is a stay on campus type middle school, so the students are in there all week and then they go home on the weekends. I actually know a young girl who goes to school there. She loves to chat to me to practice her English, but she's very upset because she can't chat to me during the week because the school takes all their phones off them. They're only allowed their phones for an emergency. Oh, we got a bit of wind blowing here. I just saw a sign fall down the bottom there. So we see lots of buses parked over here who have been bringing competitors in. Lots of electric car charging points down here, and then down the bottom here we have the broadcast area. So this is all being live streamed on, I believe it's on CGTN. I can see their signs on their trucks there. So a lot of filming and broadcast equipment brought in. All these trucks are CGTN, and then we're heading around this way towards the entrance. They're not quite ready for us yet. We're still a bit early. I'm hoping I have done the right thing in buying my ticket. Everything's in Chinese, so I was sort of gambling on a bit of stuff, but the payment seems to have gone through, so I should have a ticket. See people lining up out here, so we're not letting people in quite yet. But we'll just carry on. We'll have a little bit more of a walk around the stadium here. Have a little look around. There was a group of girls who must be part of a local gymnastics club down the front here, having photos taken earlier. So might go down and see if we can have a look at what's going on down there. So yeah, out in front of us here, you can see there's lots of construction being done. Lots of new apartment buildings going up. I think that sort of building over here wrapped in the blue, I think that's going to be a shopping centre. So this is all growing very, very fast. This area of Jiaoqing is really taking off. Got a big dome here. I'm not sure what's in there. Something to do with the stadium. So yeah, we've had in the last couple of weeks we've had a big national athletics competition. We've had a huge national what was it? Water polo competition with think it was near 700 teams. We've had a swimming competition which was happening last weekend, which, yeah, I never found out where the water polo and the swimming were happening. I went down to the pool a few times looking for either water polo or swimming happening, but they must have been happening in another part of Jiaoqing, not in Duanzhou. So maybe that was happening out in Sihui or Deqing or somewhere else, another part of the city. Let's just have a little look inside this dome here. See what's in here. Okay, it looks like it's just equipment and stuff. It's just a big storage space by the look, for signs and guardrails and stuff like that. So, not much to see in there. And then here we have the big signs. Oh, they're letting people in the doors, so we're going to head up now, go and find ourselves a seat. We've got a heap of luggage on our backs. So this is signage for the gymnastics competition. So we have here the Chinese Gymnastics Association. This is called Jiaoqing New Area here at Dinghu. So yeah, it's going to be a good competition. Hopefully, I actually came out here when the stadium here first opened. I think it was 2018. The first big event they had was a national gymnastics competition, and we came out with the school. A lot of the students came out one day. We gave them the day off school and they came out, and yeah, we filled up the stadium. I think we had some students actually working here as well, doing first aid for competitors. Yeah, it was a really, really good day, really, really good event. So we're gonna have to turn off here because all my details are on my phone, and we're going to need to use that to get in the door. So stick with us. Once we're inside, we'll give you another look around. Okay, so we've managed to get inside and we'll give you a little look around the stadium here. They're still getting ready, people coming in, but see, it's a great looking stadium in here. Lots of lights around the place. Heaps of seating, looks really good. It's a good sized stadium. And then up in the roof, more lighting and everything up there. Looks spectacular. And then we can see today we're going to have the beam, looks like vault, floor, and what do they call them? Uneven bars. So the competition today is the women's teams, I think. After we've given you a little intro here, I'll actually jump onto the website, get it translated, and work out what's happening each day as we go through. So yeah, we'll see how we go. They're about 15 minutes, I think, from start time. There's people starting to come in. It looks like being a really good event. I'm looking forward to it very, very much. So stick around. It'll be coming to you very, very soon. Okay, so we are now underway. I'm keeping the voice very quiet because it's very quiet in here. But we've seen a few competitors already. Wow, nice landing. Stuck that. So we have girl just getting ready to kick off on the beam here. No, not yet, still waiting.
自由体操项目，现在上场的是广东花蝶队队罗宇。
Okay, so we have a floor routine just starting now. Probably my favourite event is the floor. Love watching these guys tumble. A bit of a stumble. Nice move. So getting ready for the final run on the beam, I think. Nice dismount. We have had some vaulting happening down here, but they appear to have finished for the time being. So we're going to rely mainly on photos here. I'm not going to film much of this. I want to actually be able to just sit back and watch. So yeah, we'll chuck some photos up now of some of what's happening, give you a look through that, play that for a little while, and then we'll come back to you towards the end of the day. So the guy with the TV camera here and the where are we? Lady down here have just interviewed me for television here in China. They're walking around interviewing various people out in the crowd, and it's all still going on here. All the teams have moved around, so these guys here on the beam were on the floor earlier. I think they were from the floor routine. They're now doing the beam. I'm not sure what the teams here are. Wow, I don't know how they do that on such a thin piece of wood. That's incredible. Just blows me away. Yeah. Oh, nice dismount. So I can walk a tightrope, but that's it. I can't do anything on a tightrope. I can sometimes sort of do a little jump and keep myself upright, but that's about it. These guys, the stuff these guys are doing, sure, it's a little bit wider than a tightrope, but the stuff they do is just insane. Okay, we have another floor routine just about to kick off by the look of it. The team that were vaulting have just finished vaulting again. We haven't managed to catch any of them on the video yet, but we'll try and get the next round when they move around again. Over the back here we have the uneven bars going on at the same time. Nice landing, stuck that. It's just everything happening all at once. It's so hard to keep track of what's going on. Bit of a stumble. Goodness me. Nicely done, lady. So I've just been chatting to a girl who's come up here from Hong Kong. We've had quite a good chat actually. But she was telling me, so the teams that we've got, the team over on the uneven bars at the moment is Guangdong, so that'll be my home team. The team in the red here, in the floor at the moment, is from Henan. The team in the white on the beam at the moment is from Shanghai. And then the team down the bottom who have been doing vaulting, they've finished their vaulting now, are from Hebei province. And then no doubt there will be other teams in this afternoon. So they're on to their third round now. So they'll have one more change of apparatus for the morning session. must have had a fall. It's just... unreal. Nice landing. And then we've just started the next uneven bars routine here. Oh, nice. Beautifully done. So much talent. It's one thing I always remember as a child, well, not as a child, but from the time I was a child, China was always well up there in the Olympics. So, yeah, their gymnastics is just outstanding. And then we have, I can't really see them, they're sort of sat down behind other things. We have a big crowd. I don't know if you've heard that occasional yelling out. There's quite a few kids here from gymnastics clubs. We see a couple of them walking up the way here. So these are actually part of a gymnastics crew who have come down to watch their heroes, get some inspiration, and maybe find themselves down here on this stage sometime soon. They do hold this competition, well, not the Olympic trials, but they do have a competition here every year, a national level competition. So we might try and get out again next year. Because this is actually, because it's Olympic trials, it's actually spread over 6 days. So it's much more spread out. The previous time I came here, they actually had the men's pummel horse and the rings set up over here as well. So they had men and women all on the same day, and it was a much more compressed event. So everything was happening at the same time. This is a little bit spread out at the moment. So there's not as much happening as I've seen in the past. But it's Olympic trials, so no complaints. Just waiting, this must almost be the last of the girls on the beam. All the other apparatus have finished by the look of it. They're waiting for their last change. Ooh, nice recovery. So this girl I was chatting to from Hong Kong, hopefully she'll be a new follower soon. She got my YouTube address, so when she gets back to Hong Kong, she'll look us up hopefully. So yeah, if you've found me, hello. It was nice chatting with you today. So I think that will be the final of the final beam performer, acrobat, and I think we're going to be changing over again now for their last apparatus. So we have scores up. Well, scores for a couple of the apparatus, but I don't really know what. I don't know how the scores work. And then we have the giant replay happening over here. Nice dismount, kept them feet planted. So here's our young gymnasts, local gymnasts heading off. Looks like they're... Okay, so it looks like they're moving around to support the Guangdong team. So wherever the Guangdong team go, they're staying nearby. So now we have Shanghai on the floor. We have Henan on the, what do they call this? Horse. Guangdong on the beam and Hebei on the uneven bars. And this will be the last of the rotations before lunchtime. So yeah, it's been a good morning. I've really enjoyed it. Okay, so we're at, I think, our last competitor for the morning's events. So what were they? Shanghai, last on the floor. Goodness me. Very good. So, if I look at the replay up here, God, they look so young. Goodness me. Very nice. So we're just waiting for the scores to come up here, but we're actually going to start making a move before everybody else makes a move. Get out of here before the crowds, and we'll see you once we're outside. We'll come back and finish up out there. So stick around, there's a little bit more still to come. So this is sort of just outside in the sort of foyer area. This wonderful big bronze sort of covering, which covers, I think it's covering all the air conditioning ducts and stuff. Looks absolutely stunning. And then, yeah, big wide pavilion areas all the way around here. Seat open top, and then behind here is the stadium that we've just been inside of. So we're heading outside. Stick around. When we get outside, we'll show you a little bit more of what's outside here. So here outside the stadium, we have some of the sort of scenery around here. So where are we? Got this sports stadium over here. We've got a big lake over this side, which I must get around, go for a walk around one night. We can see the Sheraton Hotel there. Here we have the night markets, lots of food stuff. Behind the tents, they have grassed areas with tables and stuff set up. It's really nice. lots of kids activities and stuff. We might just duck around this side and have a look around here before we finish up. So connected to the main stadium is another, I don't know what this building here is for, and then the main sports stadium is back through the gap there. I don't know what this building on our left is for. We'll maybe have a little walk around and see what we can see. Wow, it's a great looking building. Look at that. Spectacular. That glass windows just reflecting everything. Oh, I wonder, I can hear, I don't know how well you can hear that, but I can hear people walking back through from this number 15 gate here. So it may well be a warm-up room, changing rooms and stuff for the competitors, I'm not sure. Then we look around this way, we've got a heap more apartment buildings being built. This is that school that I pointed out at the start, which I'm pretty sure it's a middle school. We can see this goes right the way back through here. Oh, and look around the back here. We have this big rooster. It'll take you for a little walk and have a look at that. Okay, so this is training gym. So yes, they were probably using this for warming up, change rooms and all that sort of stuff. And here's the big sports stadium in the back here. Oh, let's zoom out. Why am I zoomed in so far? I don't know why I was zoomed in. So yeah, it's a big complex here. And then this big rooster that we see here, this is actually this was the mascot for the Guangdong Games, which were held, oh, when were they? Must have been 2019. We have got something written on the back here. We'll see if we can see what year. 2018, August 2018. So we'll get around the front, have a look, give you a look at the little rooster. And looks like the competitors are coming out the back here. They've got the buses here ready to take them off to wherever they're staying. They did very, very well. Oh, a couple of dragonflies knocking around here. I don't know if we can see them at all. Dragonflies, not dragonflies, butterflies. So here's our mascot for the Guangdong Games back in 2018. It was a big event, which I think was the purpose. That's, well, not the purpose, it was what they're aiming for. This stadium was, they were racing to complete this stadium in time for the Guangdong Games, this one and the one in Guangzhou. I don't know what other parts of Jiaqing were involved in that, but it was a big event. We'll have to find out which city's hosting the Guangdong Games next and maybe try and get along to the event and have a look next time they're on. We'll try and find out when the next Guangdong Games are happening. So we're now going to walk back to school so we can see more apartment buildings down here being built, another one here. All along this side. Down the back there are some that are actually being lived in. It's just so much building going on out here. This is really being pushed to become sort of the Jiaqing government, like this will be the central area for the Jiaqing government. I think they're looking at getting all the sort of government services based out here in the next however long it takes. But we'll see how they go with that one. So yeah, that's the Olympic trials for the gymnastics here in China. I don't know if they have another trials as well, if this was just one of several, but yeah, this is just a women's team event today. and then you know, tomorrow they have men's team, and then different days they have different events. So there were events on yesterday as well. They'll have the other provinces from around China come in, do their women's teams event this afternoon. So there's still another 5 days, well, 4 days after today. There's plenty more going on. It's yeah, it's a really big gymnastics event. The last time I was here, when they opened this stadium, 2018, we came down for the gymnastics there with our school, as I said earlier, and it was a 2-day event, so they had everything running all at the same time. There was, you know, men's and women's all together. It was a much busier event. It was a little bit quiet the way they're doing this, but because it's Olympic trials, I guess they have to spread it out and make sure, you know, everybody gets their fair go. So thanks for watching, everybody. Stay safe. If you've enjoyed the video, hit that like button, share with friends, subscribe to the channel to see more of life here in China. If you have any questions, comments, hit us up down there in the comment section. If you have anything you'd like to learn about life here in China, again, comment section, hit us up. Whether it's more sporting stuff, if you want to learn about some of the history here, culture, whatever, lifestyle stuff, hit us up down there in the comments, and anyone who comes up with a good idea, we'll endeavour to go away, research or film or whatever we have to do to bring you stuff to help you learn. So thanks for watching again. We will see you all in the next one. Cheers.